I want to talk to you today about the science of new inflammation and three ways that you can, tips that you can take into your life and make a difference for living a long and healthy, vibrant life. My name is Colleen Wynia, and I'm a vibrational success coach, wellness advocate, love fitness and taking care of my body. And not perfect, but I like to do that 80-20 rule or 90-10 rule. And I want to give you a few tips. I am very inspired today to share a quick little note with you because yesterday was my grandmother's, would have been her 98th birthday. And Grandma Jean, bless your heart, she at the end of her life passed away, and she was dealing with severe Alzheimer's, early signs of dementia leading into Alzheimer's. So, having right now just completed a 7-day cleanse that I was inspired to do to reset my own vibe, I was drawn to revisit a new book that I have in my hands here, which I highly recommend for you to read. You guys, it's called Brainmaker by Dr. David Perlmutter, and he's actually the author of Wheat Belly. Now, this gentleman goes into all the science you could ever need. I'm an empath, not a science person, but it's very readable, and it explains and goes into the microbes, what we're putting into our body, what's going into our foods, into our daily lives, are increasing. If they're not good healthy foods, they're actually increasing the inflammation in our body. Now, many of us know about inflammation is a very common word now. However, what I read here just was like, it was also just reminding me like about my grandma. He was saying that there are certain factors that are inflammation is directly related to dementia. And what are they? Well, there is so tip number one thing that you want to be able to do is you want to lower your refined sugar intake and your carbs. When people are out of whack, this is increasing inflammation in your body. And he goes on to explain that most all illnesses are related and related to inflammation. So it comes back to your diet, it comes back to your food. So take a look at your diet and where can you improve it so that you are, vibrating at a better level from the inside. Something else you want to be doing, which is along that number 2, is actually increasing your foods that are anti-inflammatory, that are antioxidant in nature. And there are supplements on the market that you can get your hands on today. I have a favorite one of mine, that I use on a daily basis, which is the whole fruit mangosteen. But there are a number of things that you want to be able to do on a daily basis and fuel yourself so that you are going to live that life of longevity. And number 3, all about exercise and movement, guys. I'm heading out to the gym in a few moments here, and that's what inspired me to just bring up this information because yesterday was a very moving day. My grandmother would have been 98, and I was just thinking so much about her life and many loved ones that I've had transition from cancer and heart disease as well. And again, we're back to inflammation. So what do you need to do? Ask yourself right now that you're maybe not doing out of those 3. Right? What is your sugar intake? Because Dr. Perlmutter explains that the blood sugar level, when they're out of balance, that is actually sort of a minus. You want to take a change and look at what you're doing, because when your blood sugars are high or out of balance, you are set up for risk of more inflammation in your body. Okay, so look at your food, what you're doing. You want to add anti-inflammatory foods, and you can literally Google this. You can talk to me, send me a private message, or link below or link to the side, however you can get in contact with me on my YouTube site or on my Facebook page. Reach out to me. I have some incredible ideas and suggestions, and you can do the science research yourself. And then thirdly, movement, right? What do you do to move your body to keep yourself in a great shape? You want to keep your heart in a very healthy cardiovascular condition. So are you doing, high activity, 3 times a week, where you get really your heart pumping? Are you doing core, to strengthen your whole entire being? Are you doing yoga? Are you doing hiking? Are you a runner? or maybe just walking. Maybe you have an injury and you can only do so much. But there are ways. I remember hurting my knee, and I couldn't like do knee cardio stuff this couple years back, but I went to the gym like right away, and I was like, pumping iron, so to speak, so that I could find a way, to keep my heart healthy and my body strong. So there you go, 3 tips for today. Fourth tip, I guess, would be to pick up Dr. Perlmutter's book and educate yourself. And I'm going to go off to the gym. I'm wearing this ball cap. If you can see it, it's White Sox, Red Sox. Anyways, in lieu of the Americans. So hi neighbors, have an amazing Memorial Day weekend, and much love to you for vibrant health, happiness, and joy. Mwah.